What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about the Assassin's Creed Shadows delay. This isn't all that surprising. In fact, I was actually going to make another video earlier today that the signs were there, right? Canceling or pulling out of TGS, and there was the press event for creators and journalists and all that stuff, and that kind of got pulled. So all signs were either that the game is in massive trouble or that it's delayed, or honestly, a mixture of both, which is something that honestly could be happening right now. So want to read over the press statement, and then I want to talk a little bit more about it, more about what's going on. Ubisoft is doing like a internal review. They're having like their board look at them. It's still not sounding good at all for Ubisoft, so we'll see if this delay honestly does anything. So they say, "Dear players, Assassin's Creed Shadows is a dream project for us, finally bringing the series to feudal Japan with many features developed with our community in mind, such as parkour or the renewed stealth brought by new technology, all set in a beautiful and immersive world. This is an ambitious addition to the franchise, a rich experience that can be lived through the eyes of two unique protagonists, but we realize we need more time to polish and refine the experience, pushing further some of our key features. As such, we've made the decision to postpone the release to February 14th, Valentine's Day, 2025. The game will release on a broad range of platforms, including Steam at launch. Additionally, pre-orders will be refunded, and all future pre-orders will be granted the first expansion for free. We understand this decision will come as disappointing news, especially to those who have been waiting patiently for an AC game inspired by feudal Japan, but we sincerely believe this is the best interest of the game and ultimately your experience as a player. Rest assured, we're looking forward to the moment you embark on a memorable adventure with Naoe and Yusuke. Until then, we thank you for your ongoing support on behalf of the Assassin's Creed Shadows team." So, honestly, I saw the delay. I didn't know about that middle part. So coming out on Steam day one, that's cool. And, it's probably something you would like to shoot for all the time. And I guess the release dates just maybe sneak up on them too quick. So I will say from that perspective, if the delay, right, can just get it to release in a new place, I mean, not necessarily new, but like, another place, then that's pretty solid. That might be worth the delay, in the first place. And I don't know, like for me, it sounds like a lot of bugs, right? It sounds like they really want to make sure the game is as polished as it can be. So I would kind of say a few things, right? If this is for bugs, then okay, it makes sense, right? Because you can fix that kind of stuff in, a few months in between November and February, right? However, with the Star Wars Outlaws stuff, with, again, like they're doing an internal investigation on the company, like seeing if the quality is up to snuff. Honestly, the trouble with Ubisoft could go further than bugs. Now, bugs and polish and stuff like that, yeah, that absolutely can be a part of it. And could those influence sales? Yes, they absolutely could, right? But I do wonder, and again, like, I don't know. I don't know what I'm rooting for. Like, I want a good game. I guess I'll say that. I'm rooting for a good game. I don't really care necessarily what happens to Ubisoft. I do want this game to be good, and I want it, I want people to be happy with it. But, like, I do wonder if the problems are deeper than just a couple bug fixes, right? Because you're not fixing anything else in 3 months, right? They don't have a lot of time. If it's for polish, that's totally cool. If it's for any other kind of like key systems that they want to retool or, re-enhance or anything like that, I don't know. I don't think they'd be able to do it, right? I just don't think there'd be enough time for that. And also, coming out in February. Now, I actually don't mind this at all in terms of November. November has a couple games. November is easily the lightest month in the last, like, several that we've had, right? October's packed. September's packed. Second half of August was packed. I'm ready for a month that just kind of takes it easy. And November generally is going to not be that bad in terms of, like, massive amounts of games. February, though, is. February has games like Civ and Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, Avowed, Lost Records, Monster Hunter, Like a Dragon. I think that's most of them. So you got like 6 to 8 big games, big, very big, all coming out in February. I will say I don't think they're all going to do amazing. I think some of them will suffer just because I don't think you can have 6 to 7 big games come out in 1 month without one of them suffering. Also, I just want to kind of throw this part out there to end this video. I saw people talking about, like, it's a narrative going on that, like, oh, well, this puts it in a Ghost of Yote's, like, crosshairs. I don't really think so. Like, I think Ghost 2 is probably the summer at the earliest, if not the fall. And here's the thing. If your game is good, competition, like, yes, I think having, again, like 6 to 8 games in February, that's tough. I don't even know. I mean, I think good games can actually slip under the radar even in that kind of situation. But I will tell you, games that are in like Japan that are 6 months apart from each other, they have nothing to blame but themselves if they don't do good. So I don't really buy into that. I wouldn't buy at all into that narrative. Like, if Assassin's Creed is going to do good or bad, it's going to do it on its own. Maybe it'll get influenced by all the other games in February, but I don't think Ghost 2 is going to influence it if it comes out even 3, 4, 5 months later, right? That would not have anything to do with it. So I don't know. I've seen that around. I don't think that matters literally in the slightest. I don't think you can blame Ghost for Assassin. I don't know. I feel like Ghost kind of set the standard, right? And I think that's kind of what's hurting the narrative with Assassin's Creed. So if Assassin's Creed doesn't do good, I don't think it's because Ghost 2 comes out 3 months later. I think it's because people had, different expectations or whatever it might be. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on, and I hope to see you all on the next one.